So today I'm going to show you how to make a Super Mario Star Pinata. This is quite an easy way to make a pinata, and it's really fun to smash open afterwards. So first of all, you're going to take one of these foil star balloons that are usually filled up with helium, just blow it up, and we're going to tape the bottom part, which usually attached to string, to the side of the balloon so it doesn't affect the shape. So you want to make sure that is nice and stuck down, so it makes a nice star shape, and you don't want that little tail bit at the bottom because it will no longer be a star shape if you keep that bit out. Okay, so once you've done that, you want to mix some PVA glue, white glue, Elmer's school glue, or whatever it's called, that kind of stuff, with water. So it's like 50-50, so the same amount of glue to the same amount of water. And we're going to brush this onto the balloon, and we're going to get some strips of newspaper or magazine paper, and we're going to layer this onto the balloon. So you want to put some more glue on top of that, add another strip, and once you've covered it, you want it to dry, and then do another layer on top of that. You want to do at least 2 layers. Once it's completely dry, it will be hard like this, and you want to cut open one corner of the star. So I've completely covered this. So you just do 4 slits in each direction to make the cross. Then you peel those back slightly. You grab the balloon, and you're just going to snip a hole in the balloon to let the air out. Now it's not like a normal balloon, so it's not just going to shrink and then you can just pull it out easily. The air's going to come out a bit slower. So you want to get your hand in there and pull the balloon away from the paper, and then just pull the balloon out, and then you can get rid of that. And this is the part where you want to put any sweets or confetti inside. Okay, so once you've done that, you're going to get some duct tape or normal clear tape, and we're just going to reinforce those top corners that we've just opened there. So we're going to place a bit of duct tape on each one. This is just to make it stronger, because we're going to attach the thread to this. So once you've done that, you want to punch a hole in each of the corners. So you want to put the thread and rope through each one, and the duct tape will make it sturdier. So once you've got a string or thread or whatever you want to use, you want to feed it through each of the holes. So I first start through one hole and go to the one opposite. Then I go to the one next to it, and then through to the last hole, and then I'll tie it up. And once you pull it tight, the top part will close up. You just put a knot in it. 1 or 2 knots will do. And then we're going to add some more duct tape on this top corner of the star, just to make sure it's all closed nicely. So you just want to make sure there's duct tape all the way around the open sides. And then it's time to decorate it. You don't want to use too much duct tape though, because you want it to be able to break quite easily. Okay, so I'm going to get some of this crepe paper streamers. If you can't find these, then you can just buy sheets of crepe paper and cut it into strips. And what I'm going to do is going to fold it over on itself, and then cut some strips in it, only going about just over halfway through the crepe paper, and this creates like the tassel effect that we're going to cover the pinata with. So I'm just going to use a glue stick, and I'm going to put it along the edge that hasn't been cut. I'm going to do this all the way down this strip of crepe paper. You can do it in smaller strips if you want, it's less fiddly. But I like to do long strips, and I can do it a lot quicker. And we're going to start off at the bottom, and we're going to glue this along the bottom edge, going all the way around until you get to the other side. Obviously if you use smaller strips you're going to have to do it one side then the other side. But you do want to start off at the bottom, otherwise it gets a bit more fiddly because you're going to overlap these as you're going up. Just make sure you've got plenty of glue on it. And once you've wrapped it around that one time, then you're going to go around it again, just slightly above it, and we're going to cover the whole thing like that. And with this balloon I used one roll of the crepe paper streamers. I did buy two, but I needed one. I didn't even use a full one. I did take a whole glue stick. So make sure you've got plenty of glue. So this is the second layer I'm putting on. As you can see, I'm putting it up slightly. And like I say, you just want to cover the whole thing the exact same way until it's all covered. You don't want to see any newspaper at all. This one looks like when it's finished. Don't know why it's kind of orange there. And I've just cut out a couple of eyes for the star, because obviously the Mario star has eyes. I've just put some double-sided sticky tape on the back, and I'm just going to place these in place and stick them down. Now these eyes are not fancy, I didn't print them out or anything, I literally just got some white card and got a felt tip pen and drew them. That's why they're not quite the same size. But that's it, you're done. And then you can have fun smashing open and eating the sweets. Okay, so if you make one of these, don't forget to share it and you can be featured on my website. Thanks for watching, bye!